Hi everybody, my name is Ulrich Peiser. I'm the founder of GuitarIngenuity.com. Today I'd like to invite you to a little product review on my instrument that I just purchased through Amazon, the classical guitar by Yamaha C40, C like in Charlie. So before I show you the instruments and speak a little bit about its characteristics, I want to show you the accessories. First of all, it comes in this shipping box. I hope you can see it here on camera. This is how it's being actually shipped. Now inside that box, you obviously get the instrument, and the instrument is packed in that gig bag here. So you get that in addition, and actually I've been through many of those gig bags in my life, and this is a nice one. It's nice and cushiony and made of really sturdy material, and the zippers go very easily. So that's always a good indication of a quality product. In addition to that, you get, to my surprise, an excellent clip-on guitar tuner. This is the Yamaha GCT1. I haven't heard of that before. I have a Snark clip-on tuner usually, but this comes with the instrument, and I am very, very impressed with that thing. So I still have that protection cover on it. I need to remove that. But the display is very, very crisp, very clear. It functions very, very accurately. It's easy to use. It's a chromatic tuner, so it lets you do everything you want. And I was positively surprised seeing that little thing in addition to my instrument. So what else do we have? That's the box for the tuner. You get obviously a manual and some instructions in Japanese and Spanish, French, I believe, German, and English. Not that you ever need it, probably won't need it, but anyway. So you also get a little DVD. It's still wrapped. I didn't open it, but it says Quick Start DVD, a beginner's guide for setting up your guitar, using your accessories, playing chords, and more. So there you go. And now let's have a look at the instrument itself. So first of all, very, very light. I was surprised. Now I will have to tell you that this is my first classical guitar in many, many years, so I'm not an expert when it comes to classical guitars. But again, it's light, it is of sturdy build. There are certain things you can check even if you are not an advanced guitar player, like here the bridge, so to speak, between the neck and the body. It's nicely, it's good craftsmanship, so it looks sturdy. There's another test you can do, and you always should do that as you buy a new instrument, and that is, you need to look over the body of the guitar and look along the edges of the neck, either side of the neck, and see if the neck is warped in any way, and it's not the case for this particular instrument, so that's always a good sign. The tuning mechanisms work very, very well. They're easy but not too easy to operate, so a good solid quality here. The strings are on the instrument, so you're good to go. You can play right away. Obviously you have to tune the guitar, which brings me to the next point. There were a couple of concerns raised by other Amazon customers around the tunability, if that's a word, of the guitar, and they said it loses its tuning. They constantly have to retune. Well, in large part, that's obviously, that's very likely to be attributed to the fact that there are new strings on the instrument. So it takes time for the strings to settle. You have to retune, which is really not a big deal, especially since it comes with a great tuning device. Other than that, what else can I tell you? Again, the finish of the guitar is shiny. You can see that probably. I'm trying to get a good angle here. You see the reflection of the light. So it's a shiny finish. You can also get the instrument in natural wood, then it doesn't come with all the glossiness. And yeah, let me just play a couple of things randomly. Just a couple of beginner chords. Couple of scales. What else? A couple of picking patterns here. So you see, I think it has a very rich and full and distinct sound. As I played the instrument over the last week or so, I could not find any weird issues going on. So sometimes what you get is, in certain frets and certain positions, you don't get the string to ring freely. It kind of, usually because the neck is slightly warped, so you get an unwanted vibration that influences the playability of the instrument. Again, I didn't come across with that at all in any position. So here in the higher frets, as I demonstrated before, as well as here close by the nut. So you get a good sound, you get a solid sound, and in general, for $149.99, that's what I paid for the instrument with all the accessories included. It's an excellent deal. Now, clearly, there are certain things you need to keep in mind, and you need to manage your expectations. Obviously, if you're a professional classical player, you will not go for an instrument in that price category. That's very clear. So, but if you are a beginner, or if you're slightly advanced, or if you just, like me, want to have a classical guitar to enjoy the instrument. In my case, I restarted doing some classical tunes, so I needed a classical guitar because my regular Western guitar is just not suitable for that type of music. This is an excellent deal. So especially if you're a beginner, I think this is as good as it gets. You get a solid instrument at a very reasonable price with all the accessories you need. So should you be looking for a guitar, I can only highly recommend it. Again, I've been playing it for a little over a week now, and I do have the experience by now with over 20 years of playing to make a reasonable judgment here and say, yes, that is a good instrument. I believe it actually came down from $250 to $150. So I can only highly recommend it. If you have any questions around the instrument, send me an email at icanlearntoPlayGuitar@gmx.com. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.